With all the uncertainty, things that are going on in our world today, whether it be medically, whether it be financially, governmentally, there's just so many things that bring so much unrest in our life. And yet at the same time, if we were to look spiritually on the inside, God can be ever present inside of our life. And there's a passage in Colossians chapter 3 that kind of really directs us to a space of how to do that, how to have something that is spiritually out there, yet also in there, in our own lives, and how we can focus our life to the point where what's going on out here, we're not denying it. We're not even saying that it's going to get better in some hopeful way. But what we're doing is accepting who Christ is in our life, that there's a path in our life that we're supposed to show the world out there who He is. In fact, Colossians chapter 3, I think it says it so well. Since then you have been raised with Christ, set your hearts on things above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things above, not on these earthly things. For you died, your life is now hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you also will appear with Him in glory. Put to death, therefore, whatever belongs to your earthly nature, sexual immorality, impurity, lust, evil desires, and greed, which is idolatry. Because of these, the wrath of God is coming. Many of us don't want to think of God as that there's wrath, that God is even going to be angry. We got this God that's just this loving, caring, endearing, fluffy God that's in our picture, that He's all forgiving, He's all knowing, He's all understanding. And all of those are true as an attribute of God, but let's recognize that God is holy. And God set up a path of holiness from the very beginning, and then Adam and Eve sinned, doing it their own way, doing the wrong thing. That is worked out to what? What did that work? Worked out to all kinds of craziness that goes on in our culture and our lives today. Jesus was the answer to that. He came to bring redemption, and that redemptive work is to work on the inside so that our lives could take the formation or the design of God again, that we would be like this God in our own garden. We would have Adam and Eve all over again, which means God redemptive, His powerful work, His heavenly design working on the inside that would show the world on the outside. So God is saying, look, I've done my part. I brought my Son into this world to be a redemptive work for your life. Now we need to do our part, set our mind on the things that God intended us to be, not on these things of this world that make this world better for our lives so that we could feel better about who we are in this thing. But God, here I am. I surrender to your design, your redemptive work.